Hi and welcome to Free Excel tutorial videos. In today's tutorial, I will demonstrate to you how you can use AutoFill to quickly insert increments of dates. I will also show you another method to do the same thing, but by using a formula. So say that if you change your beginning date, all of the dates will change accordingly as the formula updates the result automatically. Okay, let's begin first with AutoFill. Monday is one of the days in a week, and the days in a week is a built-in list that is available in Excel. So we can use this when we need it. When you want to autofill, first you select the cell, the active cell, and you move your cell to the bottom right until you see this black cross. And when you see this, just drag the cells down and you will be able to autofill. Okay? So it's very easy. And say that you do not want to have the Saturday and Sunday, the weekends. You only want weekdays. What you can do is you can come over here to the autofill options, this small icon over here, and you can have a drop down of choices. So here you can choose fill weekdays. Okay. So if I do that, I will only see the weekdays. Okay. And for here we have the short form for Monday. And then I want to show you another way that you can autofill is you can come over here, this bottom right corner. What you do is you hold your right click and move it down. And when you release, you will see the same autofill option appear. Okay, so here you can choose either fill series, fill days, fill weekdays. So let's choose the same, fill weekdays. Okay. Now, when we go to autofill and actual date, we will have several additional choices. Okay, so let me just delete this first. Okay, so say when I autofill this, okay, and come to the options, right, we will have several additional choices. Okay, we can choose to fill weekdays, we can choose to fill months only, or we can choose to fill years. Okay, so now we have chosen to fill by days. Let's choose by months. You can see that the month changes. And what happens if we use years? Okay, the years will change. Okay, so we have 2011, 2012, and so on. Okay. Another good thing about autofill is you can also autofill the formatting only. Okay, what I mean is, okay, let's say if I come over here and I change this to a general and no specific format, and let's say I put here 7 for 2011, and notice that this is in numbers. So what I can do is I can come to the cell, I can come down here, and you see I have autofill the dip, but I can also choose to format formatting only, and I will have the original date that I entered just now. Okay, so let's autofill the series. Okay, and this is the long date format. Okay, and this is the short date format. Okay, say that you want to have every other day. Okay, so the Thursday, and you want to skip Friday. Say you want Saturday. Okay, Saturday will be 9 of April. So we have Thursday and we skip Friday, we have Saturday. And we want to have an increment of an alternate day. So we want to have Thursday, Saturday, and we want to have Monday, we want to have Wednesday. So meaning we skip one day in between. So now we have Thursday and Saturday. So select both cells and then autofill. Okay. And now you see we have Thursday, we skip Friday, come to Saturday, and we skip Sunday, come to Monday, and so on. So we have one and every other day. Okay. So that's basically how easy you can use autofill to enter increment of dates. Okay. So now let's take a look at how formulas can do the same thing. Okay, let's come over to this different worksheet that I have. And for formulas, I'm going to show you the first two formula where you need the analysis toolpack to be active. Okay, the formula is the edit function, and the end of month function EOM. Okay, all right. So according to my starting cell, I will increment by one. Okay, for this edit function, okay, according to my starting cell, I want to increment it by 1 month. Okay, so here is February. So the formula that I'm going to use is this edit. Okay, edit function, and the starting date is this cell B3, and you want to increment it by a month. Okay, you can also choose to increment by 2 months or 3 months. Okay, whatever you choose. So that is how you can increment. So let's autofill, and you can see January, February, March, April, May, June, and so on. Okay, and let's come down here. This is another function, very useful function, which is the EOM function, the end of month function. So this function is also part of the analysis toolpack. Okay, if you are using Excel to 2007 or 2010, this add-in is automatically added in Excel. Okay, but for earlier versions, like the 2003 version, you need to choose the add-ins in the tool menus. Okay, so let's see this function. Okay, open up the function. Let's open up the function dialog box I have here and press this key over here and see this dialog box. So my starting cell is the cell is this cell B16 over here. Okay, and I want to increment it by 1 month, and the return will be the last day of the month for the next month. Okay, so this is very easy. You just type in EO month, select, let's do it from scratch. Okay, so come over here and delete this. What I want to do is press equals, tab, select the first argument, and print 1, close the bracket. So we have the last day of the next month, which is 30th April. So let's autofill this. You can see that we get the last day for each month, right? Okay. Now let's take a look on how to increment by years. Okay. Um, For this, we will use a date function. So here I have the function inside. Let me show you the dialogues, the argument dialog. So here we have three arguments in this date function. Okay, what's important here is that we have to nest inside the year function for the year argument and increment that by 1 year. Okay, because we want to add 1 year, and we use the month function nested inside the month function and the date function nested inside the date function. So let me walk you through how this works. Okay, so for the year function inside the year argument is we will point to this cell and take the year from this cell, which is 2011, and we're going to plus by 1. So we have the result 2012. And as for the month, we want to have the month function look into this cell, and the month in this cell over here is July 7, and the same goes for the day. Okay, so we have increments of 1 year, same date. Okay, so if we autofill this, we will get the dates increment by years. Okay, up next we have the increment by days. Okay, this is a fairly easy one. It's very easy. You can just come down here to the cell below. Say you want to increment it by 1 day. So what you do is you put equals, you select the starting date, and you plus 1. Okay, so it's Friday, and so it's Saturday, so 1 day. So if you want to increment it by say a week, you can just put 7. So it will add 1 week. Okay, you can put any number according to how many days you want to increment. Okay, and finally we have the formula to increment by weekdays. Okay, um, which we can easily do it by the autofill, like I showed you previously. But to do it with a formula, this one is a bit tricky. Okay, so what we need to do is use the if function inside that. Inside that if function, we want to use the weekday function. Okay, so I have here the cell with already have the formula, and I'm going to walk you through it. Okay, so we have the if function. Notice here we have equals if, and we have the weekday function inside the if function. So for the first logical test, we are going to use a weekday and the point to the cell over here, M3. Okay, and you notice that I put an equals 6 here, and it is true because up here we have Friday. So Friday in Excel, Friday is stored as 6. Okay, Saturday is 7, Sunday is 1. Okay, so in this case, this cell over here, Friday is 6. And for the value if true, okay, we want it to be on the weekday. Okay, so Friday, the next weekday will be Monday, which is 3 days. Okay, so we put plus 3. Okay, Friday plus 3, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Okay, and if false, which means the day will fall in a weekend. Okay, not a weekday, which is Saturday and Sunday. So for this cell over here, Friday plus 1 is Saturday. So that is how we use the if function to read the increment of weekdays. Okay, so you see that from Friday it jumped right to Monday. So when I also fill this, you can see that only weekdays will appear. Okay, so if there you go. This is how you can use either the autofill or formulas for you to put an increment of a series of dates in Microsoft Excel. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial. I will see you in the next tutorial.